Did you guys see that like tweet? I don't know if it made it to Instagram or whatever other social media you use, but sorry, I got a little bit of a cold. But I've seen this video where it literally showed Anfernee Simons doing the same exact moves as Damian Lillard. And coming up on the year, I just think Anfernee Simons been fantastic. 24.8 points, basically 25 point per game score on 44% from the field, 39% from three. 3 rebounds a night, 4.5 assists, a steal a night. Anfernee Simons, only 23 years old, didn't go to college, played at IMG. How can you not like him? Followed up that 45-point game with a 22-point game. This guy is for real. The Blazers are for real. They're 13-11. Their starting lineup can drop just themselves 90-plus points a night between Jusuf Nurkic, Josh Hart, Jerami Grant, Damian Lillard, Anfernee Simons. And Dollar's got a team around him. Then you got the electric rookie who could jump out the gym like Michael Jordan and Shaedon Sharpe. Justice Winslow, steady hand. Got Drew Eubanks, who's the perfect guy to back up Jusuf Nurkic. And then Trendon Watford and Jabari Walker. And we're still waiting for Gary Payne II. Now, this is a team, in my opinion, that Anfernee Simons is living up to the contract, if not right now, outplaying his contract. And I want to hear you guys' thoughts. What do you guys think of Anfernee Simons? Is there anything you want to see from him that he hasn't done? Anything else you want to see from this team that you haven't seen? Also, like and subscribe, comment down below. We're on the way to 10,000. We're 1,000 subs away, and every sub helps. So let's get right into it. Now, I think it's incredibly to see that Damian Lillard, this team is able to play well with Dame. I know he sat out the last 7 games and they went 2-5, and then during the original start they actually were a lot better, but mixed results so far with Dame. But Anfernee Simons, guys, actually during Dame's injury, he averaged 29.4 points, 5.5 assists while shooting 48% from the field, 42 from 3, and 94 from free throw. So I think right here that this is a guy who now in his 5th season going from 17 to this 25-point scorer a game is ridiculous. And it just shows his comfort on the court and his ability to compete, and really replacing CJ McCollum and almost surpassing him. And this is what they needed, a guy who could support and be Lillard's right-hand man, because it's something that they haven't had. So for me, when I look at this team, having Jerami Grant and Josh Hart on the floor, you have two-way guys. You also have Naz Little off the bench, who's hurt. And for the thought there allows you to have, once Gary Payton II's back, you have a backcourt of Payton, Simons, Lillard. And Lillard and Simons together are two guys who combined could drop 60 points easily in any given night. And I think that's something that is huge for this team and the guy that they've needed. And CJ McCollum was that guy, but at sometimes it just wasn't working after a while. And it's nothing to, I would say, no shot at CJ or anything to just Terry Stott in the team. And this is why I think now when you look at this, it's fun to see how the Portland Trailblazers have 2 wings and Hart and Grant who can go down and up the floor, 2 small guards and Simons and Lillard, and then this rebounding freak and Nurkic. And for me, that's where the success is going to come from, and why they're one of the more exciting teams in the NBA. And with the potential, we know Lillard's going to be here for the long haul, but there's always a chance that he retires sooner than, and we don't know when he'll retire. So having a guy like Simons here is amazing, and it's going to help them compete and entice free agents to come here and believe that they can compete. Because that's a big thing people don't realize. When you're trying to compete, is trying to get people to believe that you can compete. And I think they built a team that's a reasonably cheap team to compete. and Anfernee Simons is a huge part of that. Let me hear your thoughts down below. That's it for me, guys. Peace out.